Yo, 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 yo. Where's my camera at? Hold up. We gotta run this back for the one time. Hold up. Starting up that cam. Gotta start up that camera quick. I don't know. My phone died actually. Yo, what? What you doing? What the fuck is going on? Hold up, one moment. Okay. Yes, sir. What did you do? What it do, fam? What it do? Feedback. Episode 90. We're about to go in for the win. I'll tell you what right now. We have a couple tracks in here. We're going to go load them up and see what's good. Let's go ahead and double check everything. All right. First up in line, we have the song Bone Pit by Kane. Kane, Bone Pit. Let's go ahead and see what it is. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're going in for the win. Let's see who has the heat. Bone Pit. Let's go.
I shot the bones in the pit.
Let's go.
I shot the bones in the pit. Cold-blooded killer.
Let's go.
I shot the bones in the pit.
Nicely done. Good job, Kane. It's pretty heavy. It's really loud, actually. It's a little bit too loud. It's hard to turn it up all the way and actually get super high energy because some frequencies are harsh, starting to hurt the ears. There's a secret plugin called Soothe. You can start using it. It'll reduce harsh frequencies for you. It's like magic. Get it. Pay for it monthly. Do what you need to do. Get that shit. It's going to help. But the main thing about this is your bass leads, the synth leads are getting very repetitive over time. So by the time we're at the end of the song, which is drop 2, it's starting to get very repetitive, super predictable. Energy is literally decreasing as time moves on. And we're not getting surprised anymore. We're not being introduced to new tones, new rhythms, new frequencies, new basses. It's all just the same. So it gets very boring, very repetitive. And we can simply fix all this repetition by proper call and response structure. 4-bar phrases, call, response, fill within a 4-bar phrase. Look up Dripment call and response on YouTube and you'll find that video. It's the call and response video. It's a simple done deal. That's what all the pros are doing, you know? 4-bar phrases, 8-bar phrases, getting it done. Right now, you're just kind of repeating the same bass over and over. So it's just not enough movement. It's not going to be enough groove, not enough energy for us to get to the super dance. It's just like, okay, you know? So there's definitely room to improve, to step it up. Check your LUFS, measure it with your LUF meter so you can make sure you're not too loud. Try to stay around -3, your maximum level. Get as clean as possible. Use that Soothe. You know what I'm saying, man? Good job, Kane. Good job. That's a good bang, bang. Scary Larry is up next. What has he got for us? He has Leave You Alone. All right. Let's go. Scary Larry, let's go. Diversify.
I'll never leave you alone. I'm like a dog with a bone. I'm never giving it up. Revenge is sweeter than love. I'll never leave you alone.
Let him know, let him know. Birds is pretty nice right here. Leave You Alone. Scary Larry coming in. Sick, man. Sick house vibes, good melodic energy, nice vocal in here. There are some things that I think need improvement, but we're going to go ahead and check out this drop real quick. I need to check out a couple things here. That's pretty fire. It's pretty mono, honestly. There's a lot of stereo imaging that we're not using on the left and right that could be used and could make this song sound bigger and wider and fuller, which I think you should incorporate, whether that be like a random percussion reverb to the left or things moving and automating to the left and right. But you can use that full stereo image and it will help a lot. The drop is good, very nice, groovy, well composed. The thing in the intro and outro, though, is that we're having a lot of frequencies clash in the mix. So while the vocal is playing, it's kind of like we need the spotlight to be on the vocal, up front and center, and we need to be totally in the vocal. But the other sounds are playing all their frequencies, are not really EQ'd completely, and they're clashing and competing with the vocal. So like they're both blasting at the same time, and it just becomes congested and it doesn't sound clean. It doesn't sound too professional. And that's an easy thing to do, you know, just EQ all your other instruments, let that vocal live and breathe in the frequency spectrum that it belongs in. And it's going to be very nice. It'll sound awesome. Drop sounds pretty good. The way the vocals mixed in the drop sounds fairly decent. I just think the stereo imaging needs to be improved. Otherwise, this is a nice, solid, fun underground club song that I would definitely enjoy. I'd be looking at my girl, be like, yo, I'm going to leave you alone because you be yelling at me all day. I'm tired of you right now. I'll be yelling. All right, up next, we have one of my favorite artists, Fergie, coming into the mix. Black Eyed Peas, she done dipped out of the Black Eyed Peas. She said, okay, let me go single solo. We got Fergie Glamorous. We got the Lazy Flip. Let's go ahead and check out that cover art. We know we got an eyeball in here probably somewhere. Yeah, yes, sir. We got an eyeball all dripped up. He's coming off the plane. Very stylish, very finessed out. Lots of swagger on the eyeball. I got the beanie. Damn it, I want that beanie. Lazy, going in hot, Fergie Glamorous. Let's go ahead and get it done. Hey. Let him know. Yo, that's true. Shout out you, new follower, love you, dog. Spaced out, what's up, man? Hypnotic bass, you know what it is. These covers are AI generated. Plain and simple. Shout out all cool people, all real people, and EDM frequencies. Lazy, eyeball, let's go. After the show,
Been reminiscing on days when I had a Mustang and now
first class.
up in the sky, bumping shit, living my life, I won't change by the glamorous, It's been a long road, the industry is cold. I'm glad my daddy told me so. It's gotta know. My dad's on the side. It's gotta learn. My dad's on the side. It's gotta learn.
Yeah, S. That is Lazy. You're tuned into 99.9 The Vibe. That is a lazy flip of Fergie Glamorous. Flossy, flossy. All right. So, decent vibe, right? Decent idea. I like this. But the drop, the most important part, seems a bit empty. It seems a bit like it's lacking frequencies, lacking some flow or something. We got to figure out what's going on here. We're going to do a double analyzation in the drop here. Like this sound right here seems a bit like not too clean. It's very wide. It's like, it's kind of like out of control almost. Plus frequencies wise, lows, mids, and highs aren't as full as they should be. You want to control these separately, lows, mids, high frequencies. It almost sounds like we have sub, which is a little bit low, and then our mids are there, our highs are there, but they're not at their full capacity. Because it's on the sides too so heavily, it's really not, it should be in the middle. I feel it would be placed better, it'd be more controlled in the middle. Plus, while it's playing, it's like by itself, it feels very empty here. There's like one little hi-hat. Yeah, just the flow overall. It's like we're just extending the little wiggly wobbly. And there's not much conversation going on with basses here. So overall movement and groove is pretty minimal. You could definitely improve upon it. Remember call response. Like it kind of extends too much. I'd kind of cut it off here, make another bass talk, kind of cut this in half, the response section. That's what I would do. And like rework, you don't really need to do the normal fill like you usually do, but kind of cut the response in half. That's kind of what this song is calling for. You know, every song is going to call for a different flow, different 4-bar response flow. And we're kind of repeating the same thing over and over. So value decreases. Yeah, I think if you just start to intensify the flows, make more variation, make more back and forth motion, a more extended, new, different type of call and response, it's going to be very nice, very beneficial for you today. It's a Fergie Glamorous lazy flip. He put the eyeballs on that and you know it's going down. Overall, sick idea. Very good. I'm glad you threw in Fergie. Just start leveling up the energy or leveling up the psychedelic, ethereal feeling. We have Buzzed up next, yo. Good job, Lazy. Let's go ahead and see what we got in store. Eek Beats Buzzed. This dude looks pretty fucking buzzed. I'll tell you what right now. He looks a bit faded. I don't know though. You would never know. Let's go. Eek Beats. Beats. Hey. Tell him no, Eeky. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Whoa. Ooh. Getting down. Getting down. Yo, you're tuned in to 99.9. The Vibe. Let him know. took like 3 Hennessy shots and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling nice. Just kidding. I didn't take no Hennessy shots. I drank like 4 IPAs. You know what I'm talking about? We're going in for the win. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, hey. Yo, that riff went, that little bass line went hard, man. I'm feeling buzzed. I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling okay. Good job, Ika Beats. Coming in with something, feeling fresh, feeling spicy, feeling new. That bass line, I'm telling you, that shit could be a hit song, honestly. Something that the dang radio plays over and over and over and over again until we just like get so sick of it that we want to like jump off a 16-story skyscraper. That's how I felt with that one Rihanna song that one time, Umbrella. I digress. This song is feeling nice, feeling spicy, feeling okay. We're going to check the LUFs real quick. So you know it's a good time when you've been dancing so much that you didn't even check your LUFs. About -10 LUFs are pretty quiet. House music's about -8, -6 LUFs. You want to get there for sure so that this song doesn't sound super quiet next to regular songs. You can mix and master as you go. You can mix and master right now. Separate your frequencies, lows, mids, highs. Compress them separately. Saturate them separately in that order. And EQ all throughout the signal flow. Before and after. Audio effects and compression and everything like that. You're going to clean things up. You're going to get things loud. You're going to get things nice. Add a Pro L, number 1 limiter, and you can get things done. But overall groove, danceability is hitting all-time highs right here. So this is really good. The right audience will eat this up. So just make it sound more professional with the mix and master, which can easily be done with our tools nowadays. And you're good to go. You know? It's a done deal. I shouldn't have to turn up my interface a lot to listen to your song. That's basically what I'm getting at. I have to turn up a lot, which is just not cool. This isn't a podcast. It's a EDM song. So we want to make sure that it's presented that way. 6 song buzzed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm buzzed up. I'll tell you what right now. Eat beats. Let's go. Nevro Zat Sorrow version 2. Okay. What journey shall we go into next? IPA gang, let's go. 1 chug of vodka, then a pickle gang. Gotta be a kosher deal. 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 Go. Boof. I got that boof. Hey. Alrighty, that is Sorrow version 2. This is pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? Because we have some decent sound design. It's good and loud, or a good -4 LUFS. Stereo image is nice and full. But unfortunately, energy is pretty low. There's not much flow. I didn't mean to rhyme, yo. Sorrow. All right, I'm done. Anyways, this is super repetitive, unfortunately. We have a very long fake out here. Remember, when I say it's repetitive, that means we're repeating over and over, and it gets boring over time. And when it's repetitive, that means we can predict what's going to happen next. We know what's going to happen next. So as the song is progressing, we're not getting surprised anymore, and we're not getting that bass face. The bass face comes from being super surprised and be like, damn, that shit heavy, damn. You know, one of those. We're not getting too much of that on this song because we're just repeating the same thing over and over again. If you study what the pros do, the ones that actually play huge festival shows and tour around the world, they all do the same thing, and they just make call, response, and fill. And they do it either in a 4-bar phrase or an 8-bar phrase. Once again, just like every stream, I'm going to refer you to the call and response. And I'm not just talking about you, I'm talking about everyone. I recommend this a lot. Go to the call and response video. Understand how the pros set up their call and response. It's like a lot of back and forth movement that creates a lot of energy, and it's a conversation happening between two different basses. And then we take a break from all the loudness, silence, and then boom, get back, hit with the loudness. And that just keeps repeating over and over again. That's what keeps the energy high. For God's sakes, please look at the call response videos, everybody, please. I'll tell you what right now. So you switched up the flow over here. You made the sub go longer. Different flow here is very sick. I like this. Very good. But when we, after it ends, it starts getting repetitive again. So the majority of the song needs to be improved with flow. There needs to be more variations, more basses included. You only need like 2 more basses, you know, to finish it. We always think we need 1 million basses, but we don't. We need like 3 or 4. Don't do just one. Don't do just one. I'll tell you what right now. I'm going to tell you what right now today. Up next is Phantom Interstellar. Version 27. We didn't get version 26 or 19. We got 27. So we're going to. God damn, you made 27 versions of this shit, dog? Damn, dog. All right, let's run it. Go. You're tuned into 99.9.
I dream about things way beyond this atmosphere. Can you imagine floating weightless, like a satellite in the black sky? So fucking definitely wouldn't still be here. I don't know. I guess I'll just keep reaching for the moon. I don't know. I guess I'll just keep reaching for the moon.
Okay, Interstellar, very interesting. I must say, I do like the idea that you're trying to put out here. Unfortunately, there's a lot of things that just feel a little bit overextended, and some things feel awkward. Some things feel just like not complete. A lot of the things will happen with the sound design and the way that things are layered. Also, just the overall flow, because we're kind of just playing and repeating this sound, and it doesn't really sound like there's a conversation. Like I keep talking about, the call and response, creating movement between your basses is really important. Otherwise, we're just going to repeat the same thing over and over again for a very long period of time. Like this. I mean, the drop starts and you just kind of just walk right into this bass, and it just starts talking, but there's not really any context to the conversation. There should be a sound here, but like brah, bum 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 bum, brah, bum bum, back and forth, you know. But there's none of that. This is the halfway point, and you start changing up the bass, but there's still no conversation. It's just the bass changes its rhythmic foundation. Its rhythm is trying to go a little slower and then faster, but that's just not enough variation. It's not enough change for the audience to be interested at all, or for us to just gain energy. We have to do this, what you're doing, plus more, which is what I go over in the call and response video. That is on my YouTube. Look up Dripment call and response, please. For heaven's sakes, people. I'm saying this in the videos every single day, on Monday or Tuesday. It's Tuesday right now. Every single stream, I'm saying the same things over and over. So catch up on these patterns, and you're gonna figure out the secrets. Your snare is pretty quiet. It's very quiet in the mix. So I would compress it, saturate it, and make sure that it can be a little bit just because we're dancing. This is what we headbang to. Boom. So this needs to be, you know, big, pumpy. It's the 0.3. Somebody in the chat mentioned that the last song also had a quiet clap / snare. That is true, very true. So remember, Nevrosette. Remember, your snare is a little bit, you know, you gotta pump up that snare. Same thing with you, Phantom. Okay, so this intro is very long, dude. It's 64 bars, 68 bars. It's very long. And unfortunately, your music theory skills seem very minimal because there's not much story being told here with the chords or the melodies. It's really important that you start practicing chord progressions and presenting emotions with your chords. And we need to be able to literally go on a journey with the harmony, which is the chords, and then you add the melody on top, which is what the singer can sing to. the girl narrating everything is awesome, but it's not enough, and it definitely is not enough to fill up this whole long section. But if you had a story being told with your chords, which is just a simple 4-bar chord progression or an 8-bar chord progression, then you add more instruments in it, it starts to become very harmonic and just epic, dude. That's what music's made out of, you know? It's hard to tell that you're sticking to one key or one scale in the song. Make sure you are right in one key, like D minor, for example, F minor, for example. It's not clear that you're achieving full harmony in the song, which is going to be important when you're talking about something spiritual and something big and galaxy like Interstellar. It's going to be huge once you convey lots of emotion. So work on that. Music theory, a lot of music theory videos too. And lastly, just overall dynamics. We take a break from all the loudness here.
Like a star.
We need more breaks. There's a reason we have fills in our phrases so that we can go loud, take a break into silence, then go back loud. That's what's going to keep the energy high. Indeed and undoubtedly. Ha 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 ha. Good job, Phantom. Interstellar version 27. Up next, it's going to be Spaced Out. Dreadnought 140D sharp minor 2.0. Lord have mercy, what do we have in store? What does Dreadnought even mean? Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Oh, chill, bro. My girlfriend's on this app, bro. God damn. I don't know if it was just because I'm a little faded that sounded goddamn like the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. But dude, fuck. The evil story that was just told was quite extravagant. And I want to go back in it. The composition's beautifully written, right? The timing of it makes you want to repeat the song, and it's nice. It's very heavy, it's very loud, and it's controlled. And I can turn it up a lot without it hurting my ears, which just makes me happy. The mix is very good. There's a lot of just energy in different sections. Dynamics are nice. I mean, dude, this is pretty decent. I don't know. I didn't hear anything that I would be like, yo, improve that or put that in or fix this. Nicely done, my dog. Dreadnought 140D sharp minor 2.0. Do we need a 3.0? I don't even think so. Last thing I would do for real, dude, is do a car test, sub test. It's very hard for us to tell what's good and what's not because we're just using our headphones. You know, we don't have a treated perfect studio where the sub frequencies are perfect. So do a test in a car with the sub or do a test in the club and compare the sub. Make sure your sub is perfectly in mono. Sometimes it gets out of phase and fucks up sometimes. And just make sure that's good because they're the only frequencies that we really can't fully hear in our headphones right now. And use your left meter. Do a low pass on your master and make sure that you can only hear your lows. Measure your lows and make sure that they're on -8, -7. And make sure that they're tamed around that luff range because that's going to be loud enough. And we don't want it to be too loud either because those frequencies are the most powerful. So we got to like tame the fucking beast. The beast of the low frequencies. Someone should write a book called The Low Frequency Beast. And it's a guy taming the dragon of the low frequency. Anyways, good job, Spaced Out. You did a fucking grand job. I love to hear it. I love to see it. You're improving literally every single song. Next up, Navixium with Xenocide. Fuck, dude. Black Hole? You guys coming in with some sick ass names. We got Dreadnought, Xenocide, and Detestable up in line, dude. You guys aren't fucking around. Wow. The amazing bro step vibes I got at the end with the basses and the melodies and the arps. It's just good, man. That was nice. This last drop was sick. This is a very long section right here in the middle of the song. It's kind of overextended. We're going to need some more energy halfway through this if we're going to keep that. This is decent, right? The songwriting, but the sound design needs improvement. Like the sustain, it sounds just like thin, you know, it doesn't sound full. It needs more frequencies so that it can be big and beefy. Lots of lows, lots of mids, lots of highs that will make it full at the same time. When I'm making sustains, I'm layering them a lot. And while they're sustaining, I want them to be moving slightly with their LFO or with their automation that all automate over time so that it sounds like they're evolving and growing and talking, you know, and it's going to keep things more interesting. Otherwise, it's just going to feel static and too robotic. We got to make these basses feel alive like they're fucking Transformers. When you hear these sounds too, they sound not compressed at all. Like they're almost filtered and there's not enough high frequencies coming out. So make sure each sound has a little bit of compression, a little bit of saturation. You want to get these frequencies big, right? Compression will pull up the existing frequencies, and then saturation will add new frequencies on top of that. It adds harmonics, which are the perfect multiples of frequencies. And it sounds really nice, really clean. Saturation are even harmonics, and distortion are odd harmonics. We're going to use saturation for cleanliness, distortion for gritty dirtiness. Remember it, write it down, let them know. That's an aside. Good job, man. Evixium. Oh. Next up, detestable. Amok. Clip. Ooh. Run it. Oh, wow. Fucking whoa. So we got 25 seconds of heaven right here. Let's go and run that shit back. Oh, absolutely disgusting. God damn, that mix is clean as fuck. Subs sound so heavy, so thick, so full, so clean. The mix is clean. It's loud, very presentable. All of our frequencies are clear and clean and out of control, man. Flow's dirty, guns dirty. Fuck, man. 25 seconds is all we need. Detestable. Good fucking job, man. Damn. Finish the song. That's my feedback. No more 25 seconds. Give me a goddamn minute and a half at least, please. Tell all this shit, man. Good job. Fuck. Up next, in line. Oh, this is the private link. We got to get this. It's the Exception VIP by Hoopy Star. Hoopy Star. Interesting one. Let's get it done. Exception WIP.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, cause we don't know how. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. the exception. We so in the know when we know it like I'll be here. Y'all don't wanna hear me, we just wanna dance. Because the thought alone, because the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, cause we don't know how. Hey ya, 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 hey ya. You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it till there's nothing at all. We get together, oh, we get together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. If what they say is nothing is forever, then what makes, then what makes, then what makes, then what makes, what makes love the exception.
Very nice, very cool. This reminds you of just like, you know what, chilling at the college frat party and all the girls be like, oh, let me show you that song. And then they show you that song. What is this song? Nice vibes, very emotional, you know, very summertime vibes. And I think that's always good. To me, I love all music, like a lot. And I love all EDM genres. When I hear good music, it just makes me very happy. So this is fairly decent here. It's close to sounding really professional. I mean, these vocals are doing lots of heavy lifting and really carrying this song, which is great. The lyrics are from a different song, and it's so relatable and familiar, and it just like feels nostalgic almost, which is crazy. So that's always nice.
You think you've got it, oh, you think you've got it, but got it, just don't get it till one makes love the exception.
So like when we're in this super high energetic drop, it's really important that we transfer the energy properly. We kind of just like cut the song right here at the end of the drop, which feels very abrupt and it doesn't feel clean. So you want to make these transitions clean at the end because it's killing the energy, and then we have to restart the energy with the vocal, and it just doesn't feel right. Very abrupt. Need to fix that. Sections like this where our sub is sustained, like the sub is just sustained from one note to the next, it's like not groovy. We're lacking flow. If you were to cut the sub on certain snares, like boo, break away from the sub and then back to the sub, we'd start to have these silences and bounces back and forth between the sub, and the sub will be dancing around your snare. Every time that snare hits, it can stop or start, and that's your guideline, right? And it's going to help a lot with adding groove because the sustained sub feels very robotic, very unnatural. It needs to have more groove. You can level up the energy times 3, just grooving your sub more in the drop and in those sections. Overall, this is pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? It's very loud, you know, I think you should be using soothe, really taming your harsh frequencies. If you don't have soothe, then you need to go to each individual track, checking around the 1000 hertz, making sure all these frequencies don't just stack on top of each other, because it's hard to turn this song up a lot, and it's just a pop EDM song. It's not a tear out heavy song, so it shouldn't be that loud. We need to tame these frequencies, make sure it doesn't get too overwhelming, right? It needs to be clean and clear and smooth, creamy. Smooth and creamy frequencies. I shall tell you what right now. Who is up next? We got Wags. Tell You to Stay, version 2. Man, you boys are in your feelings, huh? I'll tell you, you was in your feelings. I'm always in my feelings too, man. I made like 2 EPs just of me in my feelings. Go to my SoundCloud. You're tuned in to 99.9 The Vibe. Wags is up next. Wags going in for the win. As usual, you know, Wags is a fucking beast. He's always in the drip battles, submitting some heat. And it's really nice to see something like this because you're always in your complexural vibe. But like someone said in the chat, very Porter Robinson-esque. And it feels sick. The vocal is also doing a lot of heavy lifting. It sounds a bit like distorted and not too clean. It's really wide. Usually vocals are very mono and we're not really filling too much of that. So I'd make sure there's more of a mono presence with the vocal, sprinkle in the wide vocal, and make sure that it's clean up front in the mix and clear because that vocal is going to really put us into the atmospheric realm and give us a lot of emotion. It's also playing a lot throughout the mix too, so we want to make sure it's good. Dynamics are really awesome. Beautiful transitions outside of the drop. I do think that we need more dynamic shifts though. It's very loud, dude. It's -3 lefts, and it's not common that a genre like this should be this loud. If you're going to get this loud, we really need to make sure that we take bigger breaks from the loudness, go into silence, and then back to loud. that's going to make a huge difference in the overall energy and just, you know, that's going to make things more surprising. Who is that today? Thank you for the follow. Fyra? Is that Fyra Music? Or who that be, dog? Who that be? Thank you for the follow. Anyways, great dynamics, good flow, lots of melodic vibes mixed with heavy vibes. So, I mean, there's just a lot going on here that's very good and has a lot of playback value, which is great. Fucking awesome. All right. Up next. Good job, Wax. As usual, killing the game. Up next, we got Triptronics with Eternal City. 1 second. Soothe. Okay, cool. We're going to get to these soon. What is the next feedback stream? Next feedback stream is going to be Monday. And they're going to be every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is the time for these feedback streams. Please submit your track in my Discord right now. I don't have much time, but the time that I have to do feedback, I'll be doing them in these streams. So submit it there. We'll get it done. Up next, we got Eternal City. And this is by Triptronics. Let's go.
Triptronics in the mix.
Again we cross paths. Fate hath steered me to this reunion. Finally, all the pieces are in place.
Wow.
And through it lieth the eternal city. Find the city's hidden treasure.
Hey. I love you, Midroll. Just subscribe. Shout out to you, boy.
Depart on a journey. Upon the path.
subscriber of 5 Rod Music. Shout you out, boy. Thank you very much. Sick, man. This mid-tempo really gets me stoked. You know, I love Rez, I love Death Pact, I love mid-tempo because we can really just groove and flow and it feels sick. You have some nice flow in here. Unfortunately, though, you're missing the most important frequency of life, and that's the sub bass, the low frequencies. You have a little bit of bass with some of these mid basses, but it's not enough. We need like big sub to be rolling through this. The sub needs to be activated a lot while this is playing. And it's not being activated. So the energy's pretty low, unfortunately. That has to be improved. Shout out Slicks Dub for the subscription. You guys are sick. All the new subscribers that just subscribed, I will put your song in so that we can listen to it. Any new subscriptions are going to get that song put into Bableton. Plain and simple. Back to this song. The intro is very quiet. It's about -16 LUFS. It's quiet. You know, when you should be about -12, -10 LUFS. And then a section like this is -22. It's super quiet. Like your EDM has to be loud in this. It has to be presentable to the audience, and it has to be able to be mixed with other similar songs in this genre. And if it's this quiet, it's going to sound low energy and super quiet. People have to turn it up irregularly, and it's just not going to be, it's not going to be a nice time. So you have to use compression and saturation on individual tracks and on groups to get things louder. When things get louder, they get dirty and they get distorted, and sometimes they don't sound clean. So you have to use EQ to remove and cut frequencies as you turn things up and get them louder. Plain and simple, my boy. Get it down. Otherwise, this is a pretty sick track. Lots of emotion, lots of energy. It could be fucking put in a video game, for God's sake. Fucking awesome. Good job. Let's go ahead and get these downloaded in. We have mid-roll, Slicks, and who else? Fire. We're going to get in to the mix here. Let's see. Slicks is right here. Fire is right here. I think that Fire yours is, it's not found. Please send me the private link. It's not, it's missing right now, so I can't actually download it. Make sure you send that to me again, please. Quality 4 is going to be up next. This is mid-roll, which I think is kerosene, right? Let me know in the chat. Quality 4, mid-roll / kerosene. Yes, sir. Free. New EP everywhere. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stupid. Bro, that outro is one of the most amazing things ever. Then you fucked it up with that little thing at the end, so probably take that out. But damn, the emotion and energy right here is crazy. The song, though, there's a lot of big problems here that need to be fixed because it's fucking way too loud. I had to turn down the song to even listen to it, right? When we listen to music, we need to be able to not damage our hearing. And that's what's going to happen here listening to your song. It's way past -3 lefts. When you're at -3 lefts, that's like the loudest tear out song at Lost Lands. That's super loud and will damage your hearing. Anything past -3 lefts is just irresponsibly loud, and we really don't need to be going into that danger zone at all. When you go into the danger zone, it creates bricks. If you look at your waveform, it's a brick of sound. It's just noise. There's no dynamics. Straight lines are very unnatural, and it is not okay when your song becomes a straight line. It needs to have these waves. It needs to have breaks from the loudness, and those silent breaks cause more energy because it goes loud and it goes quiet, and then boom, we get back hit with the loud, and we're surprised. And you're constantly surprising the listener and the audience as the song progresses. And that's really important. We're clipping everything to the maximum. So you need to start measuring your lefts, start using headphones, and make sure that this is mixed and mastered professionally. One thing that is a big issue too is that the sides of the song are very congested with frequencies, and low frequencies like sub and kicks, they're always in the middle. So once low and low mid grungy frequencies get to the sides, it gets very muddy and it becomes congested and not clean. And we need to fix that. So any frequencies that are leaking to the sides, we got to EQ them. That's why mid-side EQ exists. Or if your layer only is on the sides, then you can just add an EQ and fix that as well. It's going to help a lot. Okay, so loudness, way too loud. Too many frequencies on the side, too many low frequencies specifically getting congested. And then dynamics, like I said, more breaks, more silences so that we can add more impact. That should be about it. Oh, overall, that was pretty cool though. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Up next, we got Fryer with Collect Call Remix WIP 11. Let's go. Got you, Triptronics. Happy I can help, man. Okay, cool. Collect Call Remix WIP 11. We got some cool little vibes right here in the intro. Really nice and atmospheric. Very quiet though. -24 in the intro. It's way too quiet. That means people are going to turn it up all loud in the intro. And then when your drop hits, it's like way too loud. We don't want them to do that. We don't want the listener to have to turn up their shit when they're listening to our song. This is nice. The vocals sound not perfectly in key for some reason. Or maybe they do sound in key. Maybe it's the delay that's just like, the delay feels like it's overlapping each next note, and it doesn't sound like right. It sounds a little bit messy. And it's like our main vocal is like in the background, and the delay is like louder than the main vocal. It just doesn't sound natural. When she's singing right here, it doesn't really sound. It sounds like it's almost being stretched, or like we can hear the time stretching or the pitch shifting. It's not sounding too clean. So with vocals, it's really hard because sometimes the singer will like think that she's singing right, but she's not. When I was in audio school, a lot of singers swear that they were singing right, but they weren't. And we put in Melodyne and we'd show them how they're, not hitting their notes right. So if you get a vocal and it says F minor, there's a good chance that maybe some notes are wrong. If you get auto shift, which is new to Ableton, this is our new auto tune, or you can use auto tune. Or if they really suck at singing, then you load up a Melodyne and then you fix notes. But we have to make sure that these singers are in perfect harmony with our song. Some of those notes seem a bit off. So I definitely run a Melodyne through it so you can see exactly what notes she's singing, and you can ensure that each one are within the scale and in perfect harmony. There's some pretty abrupt genre switches happening here, which is not doing well with the energy. I mean, we're feeling a vibe here. Remember, we're doing half step. This is dubstep. And it gets quiet. Vocal. And then we just randomly go to 4 to the floor. We haven't been dancing to 4 to the floor at all this whole song. And for us to just start it and play it, it feels like a whole different song. It doesn't feel like these two songs go together. And that's an issue. You want this to be a whole composition, not just like random bits of energy thrown in. You want this to be like something that transitions from energy and goes into this next 4 to the floor. So you can tease the 4 to the floor. You can tease this beforehand so that people start getting ready to dance that way, and it'll transition easily to this. Remember, we only go 4 to the floor for like 8 bars, and then we go back to dubstep. This is more like hybrid trap. Same thing though, half step, like dubstep. It's not 4 to the floor. We're dancing in a whole different speed. It's also pretty empty in these, and at the end, there's not much flow going on here. We're repeating the same things over and over again, so the energy decreases over time, and we stop getting surprised. We can predict what's going to happen next, and it's not going to be effective here. You need to work on call and response. You need to work on call, response, fill, and then you got to understand variations. Each phrase is 4 bars, which contains the call, response, fill. And then the next 4 bars has to be a little bit different than the first 4 bars, and they keep like evolving, and energy keeps changing over time with each 4-bar phrase. Snare is also weak. Make sure that snare pops out through the mix a little bit. Get it big and fat. Layer it good. That's going to help you out a lot. Good vibes, good vibes. Very nice, very nice. Very nice today. Hey, I missed my song. The lyrics are actually from Outkast Hey Ya through an AI gen because I can't sing, and I wanted to show the emotional lyrics of the original fun sounding song. The song was an AI though. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Nicely done, my dog. Alrighty. Last but not least, we got Slicks and Inactive John Masquerade Final. Let's go.
Psychologically drawn.
Very nice. Slicks and Inactive Joan Masquerade Final. We got some big boys submitting some big boy songs. You know what I'm saying? The mix down is very proper, very loud. We're nice and full. Frequencies are blasting. It's mixed clean. But overall energy is not as high as it could be, The energy didn't get high till the end of the song, which is during the sustain sections. This shit goes hard as fuck, but we're getting really used to these tear out gun flows, and when you present us with a flow like this, especially with no call, this flow gets very simple, very repetitive, very fast, and the energy's just not there. If the sound design was heavier, like the sub was more in your face, and the guns were less wide and more mono and wide and upfront, then the simple flow could work. But right now it's just like, it's low energy until the end. And on top of that, the guitars and the intro elements feel weak as well. Like the guitar here, you can tell it's very quiet. It feels very like in the background when this guitar should be up front center. You can easily layer this, make one guitar mono, one guitar stereo, get that thing big. The vocals sound very quiet. Guitars are big, loud right here, but the vocals are like in the background, hidden in the mix. So that's also a problem. But really the main thing is just getting these gun flows to do much more. I mean, just like chopping back and forth. There needs to be more conversation going on, more back and forth between different basses. If you were to have some of these sustained basses in the intro going back and forth with these guns, I mean, it'd be like 3 times as much energy. And then this section, it's really congested. You know, we're trying to get higher energy levels in the halfway point of the drop, but it just seems like we're just adding extra sounds and it becomes noisy, congested, almost messy, and we're not really getting super high energy here. Plus, it just goes into the riff, goes into the motif. There's no conversation happening. So as soon as it starts, only the first 4 bars will feel new and unique and will surprise us, but then everything after that will just, the energy will lower, it'll decrease. Yeah, so like the flow is changing, but the tone of the basses is not. So the call and response, the call would maybe be like a low, grungy mid bass, and then we go into a higher frequency gun, and we go back and forth between frequency spectrum, and we go back and forth between rhythms, and we go back and forth between dynamics. Right now, we're only just changing rhythm, and it's just not enough movement to, you know, activate top-notch energy. But like I said, this mixed very well. This is sounding professional. There should just be more energy, more unique flow, so that people will go fucking insane and do the bass face constantly. We want people to do the bass face the whole time. Let's go, though. Great submission. You guys are going hard, for real. It's amazing what you guys are able to do. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to my channel. We're learning so much. We're doing so many big things. And if you guys have any questions, just hit me up in Instagram or Discord. I'll be able to help you out with anything you need, production-wise. Have a good night, guys. Slicks, you're very welcome. High pass and low pass, a telephone effect in that section. The growl at the beginning, the call and response. Guns are the response. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I understand that. But like I just said, the frequency thing and the dynamics thing, that's going to go within the call and response too. Fire, bro. Good job. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Stay fresh. Keep it real all day. Dripment out.